Midwife. I wanted to take some time to talk to you guys today about a pediatrician's office and some of the things that I looked out for when picking one, and maybe just a few things that might help some of you new moms and dads out there as you're trying to kind of shop around with the pediatrician in your town. We did just go to the pediatrician's today. Hugo had his 6-month appointment and got a couple shots, so he's a little fussy. His thighs hurt. He had to get 3 shots today, huh? So he's a little fussy, so I apologize if we have to take a couple breaks. But a few of the things that I looked for when we were picking out a pediatrician that I guess were important to me and my family. One of the first things was I wanted to find a pediatrician that had a sick and a well waiting room. That was very important to me. The pediatrician that I went to growing up as a kid, I even can remember the waiting room was so small. It was probably like the size of Hugo's bedroom, and there's all these sick kids coughing on each other there. I can remember my mom just kind of holding us sometimes when we're going there for a well visit, just a checkup, and there's these sick kids hacking on you or playing with the toys. And so that was something that was really important to me, was I wanted to have waiting rooms that had well and sick sides, so that you're trying to keep the kids who aren't sick as well as you can at that moment. So that was one of the things that I really liked about our pediatrician's office. The other thing that I did like is they keep a certain amount of slots open each day for unexpected sick visits. So they don't book themselves totally crazy that they can't squeeze you in. Every time that I've had an appointment or something that we've needed to be seen for that was unexpected, I've got either in that day or early the next morning. Are you okay? Oh. Okay. If he's been sick or something that I felt needed to be seen, we've gotten in either that day, or one time I called like later in the afternoon, so we didn't get in till the next morning. But they do have slots available, so that was another thing that I was kind of shopping around for and I really liked in our pediatrician's office. Another thing that I like is them having a 24-hour nurse line. That's important to me because I am a labor and delivery nurse, as most of you know, and I work night shift. So for me, when Hugo's dad is with him all night long, I want him to be able to have a resource if I'm not available. If I am in the middle of a C-section and I can't get to my phone and he can't call me on my work phone and get a hold of me, I want him to have access to somebody, and not calling 911 or going to the emergency room for something simple. So that was really important to me. And actually, to be honest with you, in the first couple of months when we were at home, Hugo had a little cold, and I did use that nurse line myself as a nurse in the middle of the night just to kind of talk things through, and we ended up seeing the pediatrician later that morning. So it is really helpful because pediatricians' offices aren't open 24/7, so it's nice to have someone else to talk to. And then one of the last things I would say that I like about our pediatricians group, and this was something I didn't even necessarily know I was looking for until we started going, but I like that there are other people in the practice that I like as well. There's not just one doctor that I go to a big group. We saw a different doctor than who we had originally planned to see in the hospital right after we had Hugo, and we chose to stick with him for a while. We liked him. And then we thought, it's 6 months, we want to go to the doctor that we originally were going there to see. So we saw her today, and I'm so happy that we did. And I'm happy that we have a couple different doctors we can see there that all agree on certain things and may disagree on other little things. So it's nice to have different opinions. But I do like going to a big group. Another thing that I like about, sorry, we had to take a intermission. Another thing that I liked about our pediatricians group is that each time we leave, they give us a paper and they say, these are the milestones that you should expect now, and here are some of the things to look out for at the next visit. So then you're not, Googling and looking up what should my baby be doing right now, what kinds of things do you recommend. They have it all laid out for you. Here's what your baby should be doing, here's what we expect to see next time. And I just think that is fantastic, because in the world of the internet where people can look up so many different things, it is scary as a first-time parent, because you're looking up all these different blogs and social media. It's scary what anybody can put anything out there. And I think it's really nice to have the educational material from your doctor and see what they have to say about it. So those are just a few things that I like about our pediatrician, and I'm really happy with the group that we've chosen. Actually, it was kind of crazy because today as we were leaving, I saw a couple that I had talked to before, and they had asked me personally who I have gone to, and I told them, and I saw them there today. I didn't get a chance to say hi. They were kind of coming in, and definite first-time parents, they were kind of going in with their newborn like this, like nobody cough or breathe on my new baby. So they were coming in as we were leaving, so I didn't get a chance to say hi, but I did get to see them there, and so I hope they enjoyed them as much as I did. Oh, sweet boy. I'm gonna get this little one to nap, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys all soon. Bye-bye.